Did you really think we were finished? No, wake up, get out the bed and get you a bag of popcorn. We're about to see a movie. Tyler Harris and Cordova in action against Gainesville out of Georgia. T. Harris, you already know, he's coming off his 2,000 career point game against Wooddale the other day. There's the first bucket by Bruce Guy. He's laying it in back to back for him to finish with the left. Cordova's on the board, 4-0 to start it off, and then here comes Gainesville. Going off the glass for an easy bucket, Mr. Minor to get that one, and then a knockdown jumper from deep for number 22, Maurice Hector, trying to show you he has range. Bruce Guy shaking his head says, no sirree, there's no way in the world that you can guard me. And then Jarrell Roser says, okay, you can do that, but let me get a slam. Tyler Harris starting to clock in for this one. He's got the time card, trying to see what type of game he can put together against this team from Georgia. Going off the glass is Rozier, getting the easy bucket. You already know, brother and brother. He blocks it and gives it right to his brother in kind. There's Rozier, back to Rozier. You know Jared and Jarrell right there from Georgia, putting on for their school. Easy bucket. It's 12 all to end the first quarter. Let's take it to the second guy. Swings it over to Kobe. Kobe takes it right to the cup. Powell goes off the glass for a bucket for 2. And then a pump fake, kicking it over to the corner though, which feeds to a knockdown jumper from the 3. On the other side, easy bucket off the glass for number 34, Julian Hibbler for Cordova. He got a bucket, and then back to Guy again. This guy has been on a rampage. I'm talking about Bruce, that is. And then a rebound put back down low in the paint. Gainesville starting to get on the board. They make a skip pass, knockdown jumper from the corner, and they're starting to get lethal. Watch out for him. Harris kicking it up to Powell. He goes off the glass for a bucket, which puts Cordova on top. It's going to be close to the end of the half, but Harris starts to clock in. The Jelly Fam. Oh, baby. Why is he not in the Jelly Fam Elite? Forget that. What about the ultimate jelly of the night? That's a new one. Tyler Harris coming in with the beautiful acrobatic finish. Somebody tell Tyler Harris to calm down, man. He on a rampage. Kicking out for 3 though. You better get a hand up. Bailey Minor knocking it down in the face of the defender, and then Harris says, do you know I just scored 2,000 points? Let me do the same thing. He knocks it down 25-28 going in the half. Store in town that has up-to-date style at reasonable pricing. Go check out the Shadow Store in the Wolf Chase Mall today. Tell them Cottrell Macklin from Ultimate Prep sent you. Coming out of halftime, Gainesville 3-point lead on Cordova. They swinging around the horn to start it off in the second half. It's a pull-up jumper, and it's knocked down by Tristan Bowen for Cordova. Going straight to the cup, right over the rim though with the finish. Rafael Rubo with the beautiful finish, and then looking down low to Jarrell Rozier. Man, I tell you one thing, him and Jared can go to work. They got business. Bruce Guy trying to show he's got work though on the offensive end, finishing on the opposite side, and then the exquisite footwork is being put to a test. There's Gainesville off to the races, finishing off the glass, and then Harris, he gets it out and goes to the opposite end. Whatever you can do, I can do better. You know the saying. Kicking it out, Harris wide open, and that was the worst thing you ever done. You might want to get a hand up. And then Bruce going to the cup on Bailey, but getting blocked down low in the paint by Gerald Rozier. He's not letting any of that stuff go, and then a slam on the other side. Boy, is he clocked in. He kicks it off to an easy lay-in off the glass, and they are getting close. Feeding it off, easy lay-in for Cordova. Pierre Jordan finishing off the play for the Wolves, and then a rebound put back down low in the paint. They got a lot of those, and then Harris going to the free throw line. You know he does what he does. The other game against Craig Munt, he was 25 for 25 behind the free throw line. That's 100% if you can't count. 38-44, Cordova down by 6, heading into the fourth and final quarter. Pull-up jumper in the short corner by Mike Keys, which is called for a timeout. Coming out of that though, Gainesville going right to the cup for an easy lay-in, and then kicking it over. There's a knockdown. You know when Kobe shoots it, it's all buckets for Powell. On the opposite side, the big going to work down low in the paint. That's Jared Rozier doing what he does best. on the fast break though. He goes up with the acrobatic finish, but him and his squad wasn't done yet. Bruce Guy trying to get himself going, and Cordova trying to get them back in this one 52-45, but Gainesville was just too tough. A Memphis team that is wired to the T with a big-time squad such as Cordova has to fall to the knees of Gainesville. It's a sad sight to see for a Memphis team to fall to a Georgia team, but boy, oh boy, Gainesville has talent. Jarrett and Jarrell Rozier not letting anything or anybody come into their space and own it. They're going to continue to do what they do. The Wolves started to make a push at the end to get a little close, but you can't do it when you're missing free throws like that. They made the second, but it was getting a little too late, and then it was still easy buckets down low in the paint for Rafael Rubio, and the rest of Gainesville even ended off with a slam from Bailey Minor, and they had a little to say after this 66-57 win.